We have made it to part 3 of this Inside Scoop series on Altair versus Orchard Hills. For those of you that might need a quick little recap, the first video covered the current gap in pricing between these two communities. In the second video, I analyzed and did a deeper dive on what were the key factors that played a role into this current separation in price that we do see. And in part 3, we will now cover where I think both of these communities are headed in terms of pricing in the immediate future. Starting with Altair, I think we will continue to see prices steadily increase throughout this year. Whether it's the Toll Brothers or the Lennar product within the community, if you compare it to some of these neighboring communities and their pricing, I think it is still quite a bit undervalued in today's market. Lennar built homes sold in Q4 and Altair in 2023 closed for an average price per square foot of $753. If you compare that to similar sized homes in Orchard Hills, that is nearly $200 cheaper per square foot. If we take it one step farther, that is even cheaper on an average price per square foot than Lennar built homes that sold in Beacon and Cadence Park that same quarter. And remember, those homes aren't gated either. Another factor that I think will continue to drive prices up in Altair is the current pricing of new construction in surrounding communities. The graphic on screen shows the range in sales price and price per square foot of the 3 larger developments currently being built in Portola Springs. Interior lots are currently selling for a higher price per square foot than Lennar built homes in Altair, and the view lot homes are selling for a higher price per square foot than we have ever seen in Altair. And don't forget, this new development is not a gated community. These higher prices should bring up the price in Altair, but especially for Lennar built homes as they are a very similar size. If we look specifically at Toll Brothers built homes in Altair, we saw average price per square foot increase 17.5% in 2023. It will be hard for those numbers to duplicate in 2024, but I do think we will continue to see prices increase. Flashing back to part 1, the current gap between Altair Toll Brothers and Orchard Hills Toll Brothers is around $220 a square foot. I expect to see the Altair product slowly chip away at that gap in pricing in 2024, but I do not think pricing will catch up to Orchard Hills. For Orchard Hills, I think it is a bit more complex of a forecast when looking at the year ahead of us. If we focus in on the non-Toll Brothers built homes first, we saw average price per square foot of this product increase by 22.3% in 2023. That brought the average price per square foot all the way up to $947. With that big of an increase, you'd think it would be hard to see that sort of a gain again in 2024. However, with the current levels of demand in the homes we have already seen close in 2024 in Orchard Hills, I wouldn't completely write this off as an option. Similar to part 2, the biggest factor on if we see this sort of level of gain in pricing in 2024 will be what happens with new construction. We are currently at a very interesting time in Orchard Hills history, as this next month we will see Ravello and Fresco, which had previously been built and sold by Irvine Pacific, transfer and open up under the New Home Company and KB Home. Where the New Home Company and KB Homes decide to price their product will have a huge impact on where prices are going. But if Irvine Pacific's last remaining sales are any indicator of where prices are going, then they are going up. Their last Ravello view lot home sold for a staggering $1,400 a square foot, which comes out to right around $5 million per home. Last, but definitely not least, Toll Brothers Orchard Hills product had a strong year in 2023 as well, as we saw average price per square foot increase by 15%. The 2 record-breaking sales we saw at the beginning and end of the year set a new standard for pricing on exquisitely finished homes in this section of the community. It will take another very special home to see those numbers increase in 2024. However, I do think we will see average price per square foot gradually increase throughout the year as these less finished homes look to bridge the gap in price. If you are considering buying or selling or would just like more insight on how to best navigate this market, please feel free to reach out. Timing your move in this sort of market is extremely important and could even have huge financial implications. If I don't hear from you, I look forward to getting to see you soon with the next Inside Scoop. Cheers.